Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Age of Empires 2 HD Edition. Well, we are a new player and our name is Ethais. Although technically I'm not really a new player, as this was one of my favorite games from my childhood. This was an amazing game and for its time it was just so great. And there's various different options you can choose from here. There's even a history section that you can go into and just have a look at all the awesome history behind this game and behind real life, really. And it's amazing. And now there's different options that you can go through. There's these campaigns here, like the Learn to Play one. You got your Conquerors campaigns or your Age of Kings campaigns. Conquerors campaigns are over here. Age of Kings are over here. So, as you can see, they're numbered, so we're going to go through them in order. So, I'm still not too sure whether we'll go through the William Wallace campaign or not, the learning campaign. It's got a nice story to it, but the gameplay is very, very basic. So for now, I'm going to be starting out on the Joan of Arc campaign. If there's any demand for it, I'll go back to the William Wallace campaign, just, for the story of it. Then we'll move on to the Saladin, the Genghis Khan, and the Barbarossa. Then from there we'll go into the Conquerors, Attila the Hun, El Cid, Montezuma, and the Battle of the Conquerors. So that'll be quite fun just to go through all of those. Now, as I said, this is the HD edition. I did try recording it with the original version of the game, which I have. Unfortunately, because it is quite old, I was getting insane frame rates. And now you might be saying, hang on, isn't that a good thing to get such good frame rates? In this case, no. The frame rates were like 10,000 frames per second for some reason. And they would just crash the game. It'd like just go up and up and up and then the game would crash. Which is an extremely strange thing to happen, but that's what was happening. So we'll just have to play on the HD, which isn't, it's a nice remake. They did an alright job with it. Not as good as some other HD remakes have been, but they did try, and at least we've got a version that we can play and works now. So let's go into the Joan of Arc. It is a war that has lasted for 100 years. The French have lost nearly every battle. Soon the English and their allies in Burgundy will conquer all of France. The heir to the French monarchy is too cowardly to ascend to the throne. The French army is wounded and tired and has given up all hope. But in the darkest hour, a young peasant girl declares that she intends to save France. And over here we have our difficulty level. We'll leave it on standard let's actually push it up to moderate. Let's go for a bit of a challenge, shall we? It'll mean that we'll lose some men and whatnot, because I'm not the best at this game by any means, but at least it will be a bit of a challenge nonetheless. Okay, let's select moderate, and we're going to go for the first mission. Oh, it's giving me a choice here already. Yep, okay. I'll be a bit quiet here.
February 19, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Jeanne. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France. The darkness lifted from the men's souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we drank in her every word. I may have lost my faith, but Jeanne has not lost hers, and that is enough for me. Jeanne has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Chinon, where the rightful ruler of France, the Dauphin, hides from his foes. The war-torn land between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Jean, we will face it again.
Alright, so here we have our objective screen. Now, for those of you that are new to Age of Empires and you've never seen an Age of Empires game before in your life, you're wondering what is going on. Well, maybe you know of StarCraft. It is a game similar to StarCraft, but set in the medieval ages instead of the futuristic space age. And it also has a campaign mode just like StarCraft does. Now, if you don't even know what StarCraft is, this is what you call a real-time strategy game. It's a game where you have to enact your strategies in real time. Duh. No. You just basically control units in a real-time format instead of a turn-based format, and you follow certain objectives that you have to complete and meet in the campaign. In the free game modes, in the single survival maps or whatever they called at the moment, I can't currently remember, you have to just build up your civilization and defeat the other civilization. And that's the game. But in this you get a bit of a story to it, so that's why I'm playing through the campaign mode of the game. And our objectives in this particular campaign is to escort Joan from the enemy camp at Vaucouleurs to the chateau of Chinon, and Joan must survive. Excuse my pronunciation throughout this LP, I will be dealing with several different languages, and my native language is English, so excuse me if I pronounce anything wrong. I will try, and maybe it will add a bit to the humour. Hints: France's enemies are Britain and Burgundy. Be on the lookout for their forces. Do not expect much assistance from the demoralized army of France. Be alert for any soldiers who might be inspired to join your army once they see Joan. Protect your 2 knights, they are your best fighters and know the lay of the land. Don't worry about your economy, just get Joan to her destination. Keep an eye on Joan's health. If it gets too low, keep her away from dangerous situations. Alrighty, so we've got Joan of Arc here.
My colleague and I will escort you to the Chateau of the Dauphin, or else we will die trying.
Alrighty.
And I will protect you with my life.
Oh, awesome. So we've got 2 very, very loyal knights over here, apparently, willing to die for the cause. So let's bring them, have them flank Joan there. And let's carry on down, shall we? You guys willing to join me? Maybe spearman? Nope. Alrighty. Swordsman? Nope. Unfortunately not.
You are Jean of
Oh,
Arc.
yes,
I
yes.
have heard your claims and believe what you say. We will follow you to Chinon.
Oh, jolly good. Well, that's good to know. At least we have a front line here to our forces. Any of your archer guys want to join us? Maybe? No? Guess not. On we go.
Wait,
Oh.
you might have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
Ah, jolly good. So you did decide to come with us. So it's just the spearmen that are lacking, eh? Poor showing, spearmen. Poor showing indeed. Okay, so let's carry on forward, shall we?
You must be wary on the road ahead. Our enemies, the British, are out in force, and their Burgundian allies are thick as rats. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Alrighty. So I've just brought up the scores over here, the statistics. You can see over here that Theiss, we are 3rd currently, which isn't too bad. But Burgundy and Heimerman are above us at the moment. We also got the Army of France, Chinon, and the British on this particular map. That's our objective over there, but we need to just get past the enemy lines. Let's see where this path leads. It seems to be the most direct path.
I spotted a nest of
What?
Burgundians to the north. Best to go another way.
Okay, so we're heading south then, and not north. Oh, and there are some wolves ahead. Okay, wait. Let's get the archers. Okay, and then these guys. Fire. If one of you can actually hit the wolf, it would be nice. You guys really need some more archery practice. I'm going to be totally honest with you there. That was a very poor showing. How can you not hit it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's one of them taken out. Let's get these guys back into position again. Wow, these archers are bad shots. Okay, well I know not to rely on them in battle anytime soon. Come on. You know, I know the English are the archers in history, but still, you know, you expect a bit more from French bowmen than this. I mean, look at this. This is pathetic. You know, hit any time. It's a still target. Oh my word. Really? This must be some sort of a glitch. Hello? Okay, that got his attention. There we go. Alrighty, so that was just a little bit of a strategy there. Unfortunately, the archers weren't cooperating and their firing was miserable. Maybe you should have stayed back at base there. Oh, really? But anyway, that was just a bit of a strategy just to save a bit of a hit points so that they won't all go on those wolves. We managed to kill them without too much damage to ourselves. Only a little bit of red on 2 of our archers, so... Whoa! Okay, let's stay out of that. Wow. Okay. Stay back indeed. They look like they want to come after us.
Another glorious loss for France.
Huh.
I hope you really can turn the tide of this war, Joan of Arc.
So those were the Britons, eh? They're British. They did indeed defeat the French in that battle. That was a sad showing. Oh well, I guess we have to carry on. The English the British seem to be clearing away. Let's go into a bit of a box formation here just to protect Jean. Because it is imperative that she survives this. Because any of the other units can die. Unfortunately, if Joan dies, it's game over. You have to start all over again. So that's why we just want to make sure that we keep these guys in order. Why are you running ahead, yeah? And just keep you... Yeah, there we go. Well, that battle was certainly depressing. If we can't help the French, they're just going to be totally wiped out by the end of this war. Hopefully Joan can rally them, get them going. Ah, here's a bridge over here. We can just cross it and... Or not cross it. Seems to be broken. Single file.
The British must have destroyed it. We must find another way to Chinon.
Just a second, guys. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit. There we go. And you should be able to hear the voices more clearly now. Alrighty, so I guess we're heading along this way then. Try and find some other way to cross the river. There's nothing further upstream, eh? There's a bit of reeds there, but I don't think that's the way we're supposed to go. Oh yes, and by the way, we can only see what our units can see. So, because we've got these watchtowers here, we've got a clear view here, but as you can see, all the rest of this is greyed out. That's known as the fog of war. And this black here is unexplored territory, so we don't even have an idea of what that looks like until we walk through it. A bit late in the day to be explaining this, but you'll pick it up as we go along, I'm sure. Now, I think we should be following the path here, technically, but I've always been an off-the-path sort of person until I get attacked by ships. And then I'm definitely a very on-the-path sort of person, because being attacked by ships is no fun. Okay, so we do not want to do that. Oh, okay, well, now we get into our first proper battle. Oh, golly gosh. Okay, you guys focus on this guy.
Anyone heedless travelers? What has become of our homeland?
And unfortunately, we lose some of our men in that. Oh well, we were between a real rock and a hard place there. Between the ship and the highwaymen. At least our main 3 are still alright. I think we did lose 1 or 2. We lost an archer there for sure. And we've got a very, very severely wounded man-at-arms over there. Oh gosh. Oh well. The price you pay, eh? For going to war. Let's take out this house. Don't want to give them any opportunity of re-equipping this place. Don't want to leave banditry open on the roads, I guess. There we go. Oh, that was a bad battle. A bad, bad battle indeed. Didn't go well at all. Okay, up here. Up here we go. Ah, there's a banner over there. It's pink, purple color. Burgundy.
A Burgundian encampment. We'll never get through that wall without siege equipment.
Yep, that's for sure. And they're sending 2 guys after us. Okay, move away, move away. We don't want them to be behind the walls there. Okay, back off entirely. Come, let's just go. Because we won't get past them easily, that's for sure. So let's just go, carry on moving, come around these trees over here. Okay. And now fire. Alrighty, and one last guy. Okay.
You French don't know when to give up.
It would appear not. Good Burgundian soldier. We do not know when to give up indeed. Alrighty. Lost a lot of men in that little skirmish there. Not good. But unfortunately, like I said, we are doing the best we can. And there is a watchtower over there. Don't want to deal with that. There's a green guy over here. Let's get rid of him. And let's get rid of these guys. Okay. So that's some more highwaymen taken out. Let's get rid of this watchtower of theirs. It's outpost. Yep, outpost. Sorry, I was just trying to click on it and I was just clicking on units there. And that is that. Outpost taken out. Literally. And we need to carry on up this way. Okay, through the thick forested woods we go. What will we find? Nobody does know. Alright, there's a bridge. That's good. Hopefully no more boats along this stretch of river. And there are wolves over there. Okay, archers, can you take these guys down? Okay, not too bad. Oh, there's another wolf over there. Okay, let's get this wolf. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh, now it's after me. Okay. Ah, these archers have terrible bow skills. Just appalling, really. Okay, we're here. Wherever here is apparently by some of our allies, which is good.
Gather your belongings, men. We follow Jolliver.
Awesome.
We will carry that battering ram along with us. It may yet be of use.
Cool, cool. So we got some more guys and we got a battering ram. There's a monastery over here, but there is no monk. Unfortunately. Maybe up here? Nope. I was hoping for a bit of healing. Oh well. Looks like that won't be the case. Okay, so let's go this way then. You can board guys into battering rams? Really? That must be a new thing. Okay. So let's put some of our more wounded people in the battering ram then. Let's just check. Who are you? Definitely. Does that add to it in any way, or does that just like keep them safe? That's a very strange thing. Very interesting though. Okay, well, we've got our most injured people inside the battering ram, so hopefully that will keep them safe for a while longer. Huh. You weren't able to do that in the original version of the game. No, battering rams were just units that you used to batter down walls, not to keep other units safe, or to... Maybe it's like a Trojan horse sort of thing. Except that obviously they won't let the battering ram in, but once you've broken down the walls, you've got fully healed units that can like spring out of the battering ram. Interesting. I never knew that they would add something like that. Okay. Very interesting indeed. Okay. So let's cross this river over here. And let's have the men line up over here. And we want this guy to head towards the wall. With maybe our pikemen and our horsemen following behind, so that they can protect in case anything happens. Okay, he's obviously going to get shot by the archer tower there, but I'm not too worried about that. What I'm more worried about is any attacks from the Burgundians. And let's have these guys backing up these guys over here. Okay, so far Burgundy hasn't thrown any of their soldiers out at us. Maybe those initial soldiers that we fought off earlier were the only soldiers they had. I hope. Okay. So it'll just take a little while for this thing to break down this. In the meantime, let's just have a look around the maps, shall we? So unfortunately there was nothing there. There was a bridge there, but there was an encampment to the north, so I didn't want to mess with that. And that is the far north. The map is in like a little diamond shape, so all the stuff to the north is right at the tip there. South is at the bottom, east and west. So, news. Or never eat silkworms. Easy way to remember your compass directions. It's not a good idea to eat silkworms. Well, maybe some countries do. Who knows? But generally, that's how you remember the thing. Also, it would be a waste of silk, so or silk potential. And there's that wall taken down. So let's get that tower taken down over there. And let's look through here. Fortunately, these arrows have terrible accuracy. And we want to have them go into a no attack stance unless I tell them to attack. So you don't want them attacking anything in here. Is there anything valuable here that we can take? Or will there just be another tower somewhere along the line that we do not want to mess with? Oh, yep, there is another tower along the line that we do not want to mess with. Okay. So you can come with me, sir. But you obviously will follow at a bit of a slower pace. And we want to go over here. Now, have those men healed up? No. Okay, so it's not like when they're in a building that they'll heal up over time. They'll still stay at their low health, unfortunately. Okay, interesting. Yeah, if you garrison units within a building, over time they regain their health. So you can either heal them that way or with a monk. Those are one of the two ways that you can generally do it. Okay, so we want to cross the river over here. And there are more wolves along the way. Okay. Mr. Archer. Need you to do your thing, man. Okay, we want these guys to be on aggressive stance, thank you. So that they'll attack these wolves when they come near. Hello, wolves. Maybe we should get one of our horsemen actually to do this because they're faster. Just come in a quick strike and move out. There we go. And then you guys all attack them. And this final one. These wolves are a lot easier to defeat than I remember them being. When I played this game as a child, I was like, these were the worst enemies ever. They were so much harder to defeat than the humans for some reason for me. But now they were quite easy there. Didn't pose much of a challenge. Oh, there's more Burgundian.
There are Burgundian soldiers everywhere. Hurry west to the river where we can make our escape.
Yeah, we can take these guys out. They're coming at us one at a time, so... Oh, no, now we can't. Okay. Let's go board these things. Okay, unfortunately, those guys, we tried to save you, but you were defeated. Okay. Overconfidence. Thought I could take them, and I couldn't. Alrighty, we need to go along this way. Hopefully we don't run into that ship that was patrolling the river earlier. So we need to unload our guys onto land as soon as we can, but we can't do it with all these cliffs around. Over here looks alright, just straight across the river, eh? Okay, let's go. Can't we? Why not? Move this guy away. It's interesting. Seems to be a bit glitchy. Okay, you I want gone, please, out of here. Okay, you guys. Okay. Come up here a bit. Or can't you? No, you can't. Oh, so we're not supposed to disembark here, and that's why we are having the trouble of not being able to disembark properly. Okay. For some reason, we can't come up here, even though there's no cliff clearly defined. It's odd. Okay, well, let's carry on down this way then. Maybe somewhere a little bit further down we'll come across a place where we can disembark. Doesn't look like we're getting to it too soon. Oh! Over here perhaps? Or is this also considered cliff face? Looks like it might also be considered cliff. Yeah, okay. Oh, here's a little river leading inwards. Oh, and there's an Army of France encampment here. Jolly good. Okay, so let's get our guys out here. Okay, so that's all our men. Let's go this way.
You mean to lead the French army? Such confidence I have not seen since this war began. Very well. You have 6 more soldiers, Jean the maid.
Awesome. We had pretty much lost all our archers, I think, and except for just one, maybe. Hang on, 1, 2, 5. I think we actually lost all our archers, so it's good that we got these archers here to restock on. And this probably leads just up to the bridge there, but I'm going to check it out nonetheless, because we just want to make sure that it doesn't lead to anything else. That there's nothing else that we could perhaps use along the way. In the meantime, I'll start sending these guys back to the bridge there, because they do move quite slowly, so... okay, yeah. Nothing really worthwhile going back for. So let's just go here. Across this little patch of marshy ground over there. Wow, what a journey. Started out there, went all the way through here, couldn't cross that bridge, had to come back through here, found out about the Burgundians, couldn't go that way, had to go all the way up here, found that siege ram, came down here, broke down that wall, beat the wolves over there, were ambushed over there, went into the ships over there, and we came back down to here. Wow, okay, that was a really, really roundabout way. If only that bridge was repaired, we could have just gone across that and saved so much time. Oh my word. Or if these guys were willing to swim, perhaps? Oh, hi women. Let's take these guys out.
Here they come! Fire!
Whoops, okay. What we want to do is get these guys to come and destroy this. You guys to destroy that. You guys to come here. You can focus on that. Okay, you guys come back here and focus on that. Alrighty. Just this guy to go. Done. Okay. So we lost some men there, but we gave better than we got. So that's jolly good indeed. Okay. On we go. Hopefully we don't run into any more trouble on our way. Gosh, I can't believe how heavily we got ambushed over here. They had just taken over that whole settlement there. Okay, on we go. You guys lag behind a little bit, I think, because you are slowing us down quite considerably. Can still follow us in case we need you, but I don't think we should. Because we are in Chinon by the looks of it. Carry on following us, just in case, guys. There's towers over here, which is a good sign indeed.
Chinon, we have made it.
Okay. But will we be betrayed at the last moment? That's what we need to see. Will they open the gates for us? Hello? Yes, you did. Good. Okay. We've got our Bastillas garrisoned outside your walls. Don't make any funny moves. Oh, we've got a monk here. He's coming to heal us. Jolly good. Let's carry on moving on. Hopefully the monk will follow us. Yes, he is. Okay. And we are almost at our destination. So close we can almost taste it. Alrighty.
The Chateau of the Dauphin.
Alrighty. So we just need to get John in there, eh?
The Dauphin will see you now.
Alrighty, we've done it, guys. We are victorious. Jolly good indeed.
As Jean's footsteps echoed down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did naught but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle Dauphin," she demanded, "why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right?" The courtiers began to murmur. The chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear, but the Dauphin pushed the chamberlain away and rose to meet Jean's gaze. "She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her." I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
Alrighty. Well, that's a good outcome at least. Okay, so now we get to see over here the final scores if you guys are interested. Just show you over here. Killed the most units. We didn't lose the most. That was Army of France at the beginning there, and Burgundy second, so we did give more than we got, which is jolly good. Economy stats over there, we didn't have an economy, so that's pretty pointless. And the timeline. Okay guys, so I will see you next time when we play part 2, The Maid of Orleans. My name has been Athais. Good night, and God bless.